This is a coming of the main attraction. This is a coming of the main attraction. Children of your mind, read the end of time. Serpents wearing business suits with evil on their minds. Only those aware live without a care. Halos coming down and show a flawless victory here.
What up, everybody?
All right, I got me another co-host today. I got Brittany
Yes,
here.
we do. Hello, everyone. How we doing? Doing
Straight
good?
out of Florida,
Yes, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. So
Bay.
the day's topic today that we're going to discuss is diversity. Diversity in the world and in the triangle, pretty much. It really is in the triangle, but in the world also. Is it still the same? Put it this way: is it still the same respect and or love for the Hispanic, for the Caucasian, for the African American, for the Lithuanian, for the
Everybody.
Romanian, and the Transylvanian? You know, just across the board. Do we stand for the melting pot, or is that just a cloud of smoke and we all being treated differently? You see what I'm saying? That's what the show is about. So, Brittany, expound on that for me. Expound on that idea. What do you think since coming to the triangle?
Well, yeah, like I said, when I first got up here, like I said, because I'm from Florida, all right, we get some big melting pot. We got everybody there, okay? We've got Hispanic, we have blacks, we have whites, we have, everything under the moon. And when I first came up here, the first thing I noticed was how racist everybody is.
Whoa. So they were racist?
Straight up, yes. Like, I'm not even joking you.
Share two good stories. Share two good. Now, this is the triangle. And
Okay.
triangle, y'all call in because she's telling you about your city.
Oh, yeah,
And
for
she's
real.
visiting. She's supposed to be saying great things about us right now.
I mean, it is good, but there
Okay.
is some certain situations that I've noticed. For instance, okay, so I take Ubers a lot. All right, take Ubers everywhere I go, and I'll be chit-chatting with them, talking to them, and they tell me how people are still so prejudiced. Like this one girl was telling me one time about how she was driving. She picked somebody up, and it was a man and his wife, and to avoid talking with them, the man was trying to talk with his wife, and the wife just wasn't having it. Was just sitting there like, just ignoring him. Just basically just so he didn't have to talk with her, didn't have to interact with her at all. And then she'll tell me that like people will, request the Ubers, she'll pick it up, and then as soon as they see her face come up on the thing, they'll cancel it.
Wow.
Like, I didn't know that we were still in those times. Like, I didn't know that people could still be like that, and that they were, I don't know, that they
But
just
this
were like
is
that.
but I'm listening. This is something that you were told, so you actually didn't witness this.
I didn't witness it, no.
So that's another thing, triangle, because we need a little proof.
Yeah,
We
go
need a little
ahead.
proof, but don't get me wrong. Since I've came back home, I've been gone. Wow, I've been gone since almost '99, 2000, and I just got back here July the 8th, and yes, I described the triangle. Now I'm just talking not the triangle. I'm gonna say Durham.
Durham.
I'm gonna describe Durham. Oh, hold on for a second. I forgot to do this. I got on this, Captain D. Cumming jacket.
Here we go.
Hold on, we're gonna throw that over there.
Here we go.
We're gonna throw that over there.
about to
I
go
forgot I
down.
got to represent. Hold on. I'm gonna throw it on like, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I forgot about my Panthers. Hold on for a second. Here we go. All right. Now
Okay.
what I was saying was,
Now,
before I was rudely interrupted with that jacket, basically what I've noticed since I've returned home is a lot of diversity, a lot of openly gay couples, you know what I'm saying, holding hands during the day. Hell, I lived in Atlanta for like 16 years, and I rarely saw that. And Atlanta's supposed to be the mecca of, it's supposed to be the black gay capital, or the gay capital on this side, and San Francisco is supposed to be the gay capital on that side. But I've seen more PDA, public display of affection, by the homosexuals in Durham during the day, in the afternoon, in the morning, in the afternoon. I don't have any issues with it because I totally believe that you can do what you want to do. Because whoever you worship or whatever your creator is, you got to
Exactly.
deal with them.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular guy from a regular world and too busy to worry about what you doing. You know, in actuality. But getting back, what I told, and I'm saying this directly, I told Mr. Bonifield, the city manager, I told him personally, him and the county manager. I actually spoke to them both at the My Brother's Keepers conference, and I said, you know what Durham remind me of since I've been gone since about '94? I said, Durham remind me of a dude with a nice suit on that ain't take no bath.
It's so true, though. It's so true. For real.
And it's shocking because here it is. You see him down the street. Boy, that guy got some nice threads on. Boy, he look pretty good over there, boy. No homo. But, bro, you fly out here, you get up on him, you be like, damn. Oh, all right, bro. And it ain't what you thought it was.
Yeah, basically.
You get what I'm saying? And then me personally, I love my city. Bull City, yeah. I love my city. But we got a lot of changes to make, y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. And
Yeah.
another thing too, like my roommates, you know, the whole interracial couple thing. Like he's Puerto Rican and she's black, and they walk around the mall all the time, and sometimes they get these dirty looks from folks. Like, I just like, why is it such a big deal, and why is it so offending to everybody else? Is what I just don't understand. Like,
I look at it like cultural ethics. Okay. However you was raised, whatever your mom and daddy put in your head, you know, while she was burping you, while she was taking you to kindergarten, giving you your lunchbox, that's who you became.
yeah,
So if your parents were dividers, we'll call them dividers.
dividers. Okay.
If your parents were dividers, if you're, you know, or the home you were raised in was a dividing implementation type of home.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You know, most of us came out with that dividance complex. Can you agree?
Yeah, I can definitely.
Yeah. So you gotta pretty much respect people's cultural ethics as long as they don't go too far with it.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, hell, in Georgia, we all know them rednecks down there. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about with the flags, and I'm talking about yee-haw! But you know what they do? They stay in their area. We stay in ours. And what's so crazy that I seen less racial stuff go on in Georgia, meaning violence. You know, then in South Carolina, because you already know South Carolina, they are on some.
Yeah, I heard about South Carolina.
Oh my God! I mean, 9 people in the church,
Yeah.
and he sat there and watched the whole service. Yeah, and then shot them all.
Yeah.
And his daddy
Like,
gave him the shotgun. And then they gave him McDonald's when they picked him up. Oh yes, they treated him like a king.
wow.
You feel me?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, they
they're-
picked
they're-
him up. Look, they picked him up in North Carolina. Mind you, he didn't make it to Tennessee yet. He was right there, almost about to make it to Tennessee. They gave him a plane ride back with McDonald's. From that close of a distance now. Come on now. You could have drove, dude.
Yeah,
back.
for real.
You know what I'm saying? What make him special than all other
What's he
prisoners that
getting
done something stupid?
special treatment
Where he
for?
get a flight back.
And McDonald's, y'all. McDonald's.
Come on now. It was some fast food. I don't know exactly what it was, but we should boycott the food. But real
Boycott
talk.
the food.
We should boycott it because it's almost like Christmas to me right now in Durham.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna celebrate it
Why?
because I will be celebrating the murders and the deaths of all of these black women, black men that have been systematically gunned down by Klansmen in uniform. I said it. Call me. It's a call-in talk show. Call me, please. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everybody don't agree with me. So please, call in and don't agree with me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's hear what you got to say.
Yeah, but I mean, Brittany, real, when I think about it, it's sad because the children don't stand a chance.
Yeah, for real. Growing up in, you know, this world and
Yeah,
with
the-
everything going on now, like who knows? Who knows how that generation's gonna come out and turn out?
Yeah, because I remember we was coming up, you had to go outside till the street lights came on.
Yes,
You had
yes.
to run and play. You had to physically go out and
You
physically
had
play
to,
with
and
your
when that
friends.
street light came on, it was time to go home.
Time to be
You know
back in
you
the
had to
house.
be back in the house.
But now the PlayStation got the weakest generation of children right now
yeah,
because mama even cool with it, especially the ain't no daddy at home type of mama.
yeah.
Cause she look at it, if I get him another game, long as he in the house, he ain't gonna be in no
He
game.
ain't gonna do no trouble.
He gonna get bored with that game, woman.
That's not a way to, educate your children, and that's not a way to entertain them. It's just throw something in front of their face and say, here you go, have fun with your iPad and your PlayStations and all of this. So I'm a server at Champs the restaurant at South Point. Come see me, y'all.
Ooh, Champs.
And so I had this table one time, and I had this little boy who came and looked at me, and he's like, excuse me, can you go tell your manager that I think that they need to have like mini iPads and stuff on the tables like they do at Applebee's with games, because we need to be like entertained or something like that. And every time I came back to the table, he would be like, did you go tell your boss yet? Like,
Wow.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
And the parents didn't stop
No,
him?
the parents were like, stop, like enough, but he still like kept on,
How
like
old was
every
he?
time. He had to be like at least 8 years old, maybe
Okay.
8 or 9.
That's about
And
like my
I
son.
just couldn't believe that was coming out of his mouth. I was like, it's sad when, me as a server, I see it. You look around at all your tables and you just see them, with their phone in front of their face. I'm like, is that really how you're going to go and have, a date with someone or
Yeah.
going out and enjoying your time eating? You're going to be sitting, both of them, on their phones. And it just makes me laugh on the inside. It just makes me chuckle because I see it. And I'm
Sounds
like,
to me like we got a lot of parents trying to be buddies.
yeah.
Sounds to me like we got a lot of parents trying to be friends, trying to be homies, constituents, smoke partners, drink partners,
Yeah.
zoom zooms and wham wham partners, and nobody wants to be parents
No.
anymore. Because let me tell you the value of the parent part. You instill life-changing things. You instill, knowledge that they gonna need forever.
Yeah.
Not just for a minute. They're going to need this forever. So you have to tell them about cleaning the house. You got to talk to them about proper conduct when you're at school, when the parents are not around.
Absolutely.
And what I'm finding out is that baby's been raising babies for a minute since I was in high school.
Yeah, for real.
But now the baby done got grown and they wildin'.
And it's like you haven't even like finished school yet. Like, how are you going to educate your child if you don't even know anything yourself? Like, not knocking down on y'all young parents out there for real, because I know there's a bunch of y'all,
Yeah.
and respect for you for real. It's a tough job. I don't know how y'all do it, but still, like for real, like these 16 and 17-year-olds that are having kids and having to drop out of high school, and it's like, what example are you setting for your child, really? Like, and why do you want to? Like, first off, I don't even want to have kids right now in this generation with everything that's going on in the world, with all the, explosions and mass shootings and all this. Like, why would you want to bring up a child right now? And it's sad to say that, but I mean, it's the truth. Like,
But I think it is no different than, let's go back to the 70s with, well, this is before your time. We can go back to Oliver North. The longest trial in court history was Oliver North trial, the scandal, with them selling weapons and I don't know what you're talking about, and they lying and all of that stuff. So, and then a lot of people got killed behind what they were doing. So that's why it was such a big deal. Then you look at, we can go to the earthquakes in Haiti.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And just things, and we can pile them all on top of each other and point them out either here or go. But there's a lot of things going on out here in this world we could be literally seeing and learn from. But it's like, if you don't get shot, you don't believe you can get shot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
for
like
real.
if I ain't get hit by a car, I can't have sympathy for you because you walk funny because of a car accident. Or if I didn't, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Turnstile, you get what I'm saying? And ran into a car and whatever. Moral of the story, it's almost like your experience shouldn't be your knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you follow me? Your experience, well, let me rephrase that. Your experience is your knowledge. But for you to visually see something, like when I saw family members doing drugs, I saw them doing drugs and I knew I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
So I visually learned that I wasn't going to do that. I'm like, nah, bro, your jaw getting twisted and you doing it out here and all
You
that.
look
That don't look like
ridiculous,
something
yeah.
good to me. Who want to be looking crazy and peeking out the window and ain't nobody out there?
And no, for real.
So I learned from that visual or that teaching that I never do drugs. No way, no, not me.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about, when I say drugs, I'm talking about cocaine, I'm talking about heroin, I'm talking about
Crack.
pig, crack, I'm talking about all of that stuff.
Yep.
But don't get me
Meth.
wrong, I'm pro weed though.
That's not a drug though. It's a plant.
It's medicinal, but
But like, think of all the drugs like meth, heroin, all that. That's physically man-made. You have
Yeah.
to make that.
that is
Like,
true.
You know, cocaine, even cocaine.
Cause it ain't
well,
a cocaine tree, it's a poppy tree.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a poppy.
But you still even have to form it and make it and add stuff
add
to it
stuff
and
to
cut it and this
chemicals
and
all
that.
that. Yeah.
Marijuana, you can find that anywhere. That's a plant. That's growing in the earth.
Yes.
You know?
And it's so it's just
God gave it to us for a reason now.
And look, and speaking of God,
It's healing.
yes, and speaking of healing, in Genesis it said, God said He left the plants and herbs. I'm gonna say it again. This ain't me. This is your Creator.
Yo,
Okay?
creator.
Your Creator said, I left the herbs, and plants as your meat and medicine. Meat. What do we do with meat, y'all? We eat it, right?
We eat meat.
Do we depend on meat?
No. Yes, I mean, we need it.
We depend on meat
We
because
do,
a lot
we
of
need
people
it.
gotta have their fat back meat, gotta have their pork chop, gotta have their cheese steak hoagie, gotta have that steak that's bleeding, running down the plate. We are some beef eaters here. We are truly some real beef eaters here. So I say all of that to say we value the meat, but the meat is waste for your body. The meat is no good to your body. And we were taught that from our cultural ethics. That's one thing, we all got the memo.
Yeah.
Eat meat.
Eat meat. You
Throw a
need it.
steak on the grill. See how that smell? Do you get what I'm saying? And we all fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Another thing too with milk. We're not supposed to.
Oh,
Yes, don't even get me started on milk for
oh
real.
my God, I got
The
somebody finally.
Only milk that we have in our house is either soy milk or like lactate milk.
Almond milk.
Or almond milk. That's
Yes,
the jam right there, almond
yes.
milk. Because think about it, like, you are not, okay, a calf wouldn't drink a pig, or like
No, a pig.
a
You can say a
pig.
pig. A pig's milk.
Pig's milk, yeah, or any other animal's milk. Why are we?
And a chicken ain't gonna say, hey, fox.
Yeah, let
I
me
know
get,
you're trying to
let
eat
me get
but
some of
my
your
cereal
milk.
cold right. I mean, I need some milk.
Like, and so why would we? Why are we? And it sucks because, like, you know, again, working in a restaurant, they're like, can I get some white milk? Can I have white milk for my children for their strong bones? Like,
And that's the biggest lie they was ever told. Milk does your body good.
Yeah.
Pass it on. They didn't say milk is mucus and it make you sick.
yeah, like, why?
Yeah. Because look, I got children, and I'm gonna let you finish. I got children, and every time one of them got sick as an infant, the first thing they say, take the baby off the milk,
Yeah.
and the baby would clear up.
Uh-huh.
But you put them right back on it in anticipation that they ain't gonna get sick again.
Like, that's
Come
just,
on
that's
now.
dumb.
That's why I was talking about Soul Food. Did you see the movie Soul Food?
No.
Okay, that was with Big Mama and the family, and then you saw the family drama in the family, but everybody came together around the dinner table.
Yeah.
But Big Mama died of diabetes. Okay, in the movie. And from food, and you know, diabetes is food-related illness.
Yeah.
Okay. And Big Mama made a bunch of food-related diabetes type of food. Do you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Why, when this woman died, and everybody cried, oh, Big Mama gone, Big Mama gone, Big Mama, oh, crying, they go right back in the kitchen and make the same damn recipe
Right.
that grandma made that killed her.
Yep.
So get back to the diversity in the world and in the triangle. With these things we're saying, it sounds to me like our parents should have came together. Now, mind you, now that our parents are older or dead and gone or whatever, we got to do this. What do you think this show is about, people? This show is all about showing that we can get along.
Do you see?
You get what I'm
Do
saying?
you see this?
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't got to be about,
And why does it gotta be like that?
yeah, it ain't
Like,
got to
it's-
be about nothing but
it's-
straight good commentary.
Yeah.
Good vibes and having
Good
the same
energies.
movement to help everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like my kids are not. When I have kids, they are not gonna know the words white, black, Asian. You know, they're not gonna know those words.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be in their vocabulary because.
because they're
I
about
don't-
people.
I want to. I want them to see, you know, and I want to try my best to raise up the right, you know, next generation when I ever decide to, and, you know, give them, you know, people. Like this is a human. This is, you know, don't look at the color of their skin. Why is the color like? I don't want them even asking me why is their skin that color. Why does your hair brown?
Exactly.
Why, you know, it's just how you were born. Like it's just the way that, you know, you were created.
It was created. And from the way I gather it, that ain't even important.
It's
How you
not.
doing?
Hey, what's up?
That should be more important.
How's your
How
day?
you doing?
Yeah. What's
you know
going
what I'm
on
saying?
in your
What's
life?
that in your pocket? Is that a rocket in your pocket? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, what's that on? I mean, you should be more interested in their intentions than the actual what they look like.
Yeah.
Because I got a video. I wish I could show it right now. I should have plugged it in, but it's these guys, black guys, walking down in a white neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking
Yes.
about an all black, looking like, you
I
know,
saw
they're looking for
this.
the house to
I
live.
saw this.
And then they go straight to this lady door,
Ring her
the
doorbell.
doorbell. She come out and say,
Well, no, and also like as she was coming out, like he kind of like reached into his jacket real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
like
yeah.
real sly like, and she like slammed the door and was like,
slammed
nope.
the door. And then they were singing Christmas carols.
Yeah. And then pulled out a harmonica and went. "Beep."
And they started saying Christmas.
And those
Christmas,
boys could
Christmas,
sing
Christmas."
too.
And they could sing. They gonna get
They
a
could
record
sing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
deal. They gonna get a record deal.
And
Hell, I buy the album.
so then she comes out and, you know, she comes out of the house and it's like, how embarrassed, like, how do you feel? You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel now? And it said, looks can be deceiving.
Yes.
I think was what it said
That's
at the top.
exactly what it said. Looks
Yep.
can be deceiving.
Looks can be deceiving.
So I say all that to say, okay, granted, I ain't no little tiny guy. You know, about 215, 6'1". No, I'm just playing, no 6'1". But I'm 6 foot. Thank God I made it 6 foot. But a lot of people see big black guy. And I've
Scary.
heard people comment, like, man, you're a big guy. Big guy, man, this guy's 6'6". This guy's, you know, 300. You got Andre the Giant was 500 pounds and 7'4", 7'3". So I'm not a big guy. You're a little guy.
You're a little guy,
How about
yeah.
that? And it ain't my fault. Your daddy was little. Your daddy was little. And his daddy was little.
Yep.
Because we only recreations of our past, DNA-wise.
DNA wise, yes.
So basically, you know, there might have been a bigger guy bigger than me. You get what I'm saying? Down my father's tree. But why does my size have to scare you?
Why does it matter? Yeah.
Yeah, because where I come from, you better watch that little dude.
Oh yeah.
He ain't fighting nobody.
Uh-uh.
And he got something for you that's going to fight for him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Man, this is crazy. But the diversity here is a beautiful thing. It really is. But I do think we need to all smoke a joint. Honestly, let me be real honest. I think we all need to have not 420, but we all need to wake up this Monday.
This Monday,
At
everyone.
8:30.
8:30.
Burn one.
Burn one.
Just burn one.
Roll one.
Not 15. Make sure the children out of the room because that's
Yeah.
that's child abuse.
That is.
They can't be in the room. So if you're smoking around your children, I'm gonna tell you right
Just
now.
say this.
That's a charge.
Yeah.
That's a crime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd put that out there. People who run home to blaze around their children.
On another note too, did you know they arrested the first woman for who did drugs while she was pregnant?
Wow.
They finally arrested the first woman because they made it a law now. Like if you are, you
Like
know,
doing crack.
yeah, if you're doing crack or meth or any kind of drugs while
child
you are
abuse.
pregnant, yeah, and
It
it's
shouldn't
called
be
like
that way.
abuse to a fetus or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a
Like,
child.
yeah, like,
Yeah. That's a child. But what happens if she miscarried after the court? Ah.
that's her fault though. She got
So they
miscarried
will blame her
because,
for the miscarriage.
yeah, because of the drugs.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's true.
Like, I see kids in my hometown all the time who are pregnant, and I know one now who's pregnant, and she's doing drugs, and she's still doing
It's a white
drugs. Yes, a little white girl.
Okay.
She's doing, I think, Dilaudids are her drug of
Yeah,
choice.
that's like heroin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And her and her friend are doing them, and she's pregnant. She's going to give birth in like 2 weeks or 2 months or
heroin
something like
addict.
that. And her stomach is so small. Okay, like
Yeah, 'cause the baby
so
probably come out
small.
looking like a Joey, like a kangaroo.
Exactly,
You know,
like,
Joey is like 4 inches until he climbs into his daddy's pouch,
yeah.
mommy's pouch. Yeah, and then that's not fair to the child.
It's not fair. Like, are you?
You had ample opportunity to delete that. But getting back to the diversity, those things that we're discussing are all in that same community with the good people, rich people, with the people that don't have. So why can't we come together to create some type of somber solitude? And I told somebody this last night. I said, imagine if we didn't have cars and we had to walk. We would know each other. But when we're sitting in our living room on wheels, we'll never get to know each other and how deep the rabbit hole go and how to come together to change these things because we in the same city 30, 40, 50 years raising kids and generation and don't know each other from a can of paint.
Yeah.
So I find that crazy because I feel like, okay, I left, and I left for a good little while, about 16 years.
Yeah.
So I should have to come back and introduce myself to a few people because the changes that happen. But if you never left and you still know the same group of people you knew last year and 20 years before and don't know nobody else.
And not making any, change or progress.
That ain't God. That's you.
That's you.
And when you're suffering and going through whatever you're going through, blame yourself for not looking at the rest of the world because God brought these other people here for a reason. You need a job to hire you. You need a restaurant to feed you.
Yeah.
You need a drugstore to get your wine cheap.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
you
absolutely.
need a drugstore to get your wine cheap. But, but I'm just saying, but it takes people to run all of these. And all these people don't look like you, don't sound like you, but you're running into them every week. And look, my girlfriend, she get mad and be like, you always talking to everybody. And I'm still wondering, like, do you know who I am? I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So she got upset with me one time, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm a very, how you doing? Y'all doing all right today? Yada, yada, yada. Like at my grocery store. I feel like I'm going in my refrigerator.
Yeah, especially if you go there all the time, like.
Yeah, I think everybody should get that hello, hi, hey, man.
Yeah, like acknowledge other people. Say hello. Say what's up. How's your day going?
It's the I'm just like, oh, hey, George, we know you're getting that Richards, man. We just got a whole case of that wine.
Oh yeah.
So it should be like that. Why do you think it ain't like that? Why?
I mean, like, are you saying like why? Like, is your girl got to be like
we
that?
as human beings around the world visit the same location every day for years and never speak to the same person that's sitting at that register and still look at them as strangers. for
Because
20 years.
because everybody, I don't know, like everybody's all, they're too good for that. They're too good to talk to people who, work in places like that and to get to know them. And they're saying, oh, well, I'm buying this from you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing me a service, But, I mean, I don't agree with it. I try to say hello to everybody as I can.
Yeah, 'cause
Hey, what's up? Hello.
I don't hate nobody.
I don't hate nobody either. Unless you give me a reason to hate you. And then I just don't like you.
Yeah, because when I found out, I don't have the time to hate you.
Yeah,
That take a
you
lot
know.
of energy. That mean I got to think about you sun up, sun down. That mean I got to be like, boy, I hate that. If I see that, but that's too much.
That's too much
My
time.
son needs me. My job needs me. My family needs me. My career needs me. The station, you guys, you need me.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I hope you need me.
They
Man,
do. They do.
but moral of the story is like, we got to get it together, people. That's just
Basically.
it. Because, and then this freaks me out. With all of the intelligent people that are graduating from college, every year from Duke, Carolina, North Carolina State, North Carolina Central, A&T, we can't come up with nothing with all y'all with all y'all smarts.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all going around here getting jobs. I seen a lady today with the Hillside Durham High School with me. She was the one that actually took the lawsuit out on Chicago for the police officers in the White House. She went to my high school.
Do something with yourself, exactly. Like you're going to school for a reason, right? You're going to school to get that, career that you want. So do something with it. Like I see so many people, for instance, people at my restaurant that I work at, like, yeah, I have this degree, I have this degree, I have this degree, and I'm like, but you're working in a restaurant.
Wow.
Why? Like, if I had any of those degrees, once I was done with high school, I said, nope, that's it. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go for more. But, I mean, if I decided to, like, I would do something with it. I just can't, I can't get over the fact that people are spending years of their life in colleges, and getting to get what they want and to, be the person that they want to
But
be.
don't know how to sell themselves.
Get out, and then don't do nothing with it.
Or no, this is what's happening. Like I went to what was that? Morris Brown's, not Morris Brown, Clark Atlanta graduation. All these beautiful black students, they get masters in biology, masters in science, masters in mathematics, masters in cultural arts and whatever. But none of them bring it back to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They move in your neighborhood.
Yep.
This is what's weird now. Here it is, grandma bust her butt to get your mama to where she got to. Mama bust her butt to get you to where you go. But then you leave and don't come back.
And don't say what's up.
And we applaud them for leaving. Go on, run, baby.
Yeah,
Take all that and leave.
go.
I ain't got no white bread, but it's okay. I ain't got no bread, but go on and leave. You know you're getting $200,000 a year now. Don't
Yeah,
worry
now
about
that's
your
messed
mama.
up. Yeah, they don't take care of.
Don't worry about your mama. You got a husband now. That should never happen. That would never happen in Jay's world. Like if I was the king, you can imagine me sitting on my throne and I'm the king. Okay?
Saying what's up.
If I found out that there was pedophiles still running around here getting less time than the drug dealers,
Yeah, that's.
I would fire the judge. 10 seconds. If I find out that there's men constantly beating a woman, and I'm talking about physically fighting them, you get what I'm saying, and not getting anger management, not taking any recovery classes, he got to go. I'm sorry, because you know where you can get some help. You know there's helps and groups out here, but you feel like you too good for that.
Yeah.
So you know what you became? An abuser. You are a walking abuser, man. And woman. Let me get to the women. Women. When you don't support your man, let's say if I was your man. If I was your man, you better get excited about my show. Or at least lie to me. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, go do
Oh, I'm so
something.
proud of you.
Very good.
Yeah,
Good
that's
job.
important for us to motivate each other.
Yeah, push
Because
each
if-
other up.
Yeah, because if you sleeping with me, not only just sleeping with me, if we're spending all our everything to get our money, our physical bodies, all this, why can't you just have empathy?
Yeah, back it up.
Not sympathy. Empathy is like, wow, he is working hard. Well, she is working hard
Maybe I
running the
should-
daycare or running her salon.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to just pour some chocolate on me and put a bow tie and just do my table down at Captain D coming day. Because that stuff works.
Yeah.
And being silly works too, guys. You can't
Oh,
be
yeah.
hard all the time.
Yeah, since I want to talk to the men out here too. Another thing, because for instance, that story that you were just saying about how your girl gets mad at you for talking to other girls.
Yeah.
Why? In relationships, you as a man do not let your woman talk to anyone, go out with any of your friends. Like I know, okay, so my boyfriend, for instance, is awesome, okay? We trust each other and we have communication, all right? The two most important things you need in a relationship. And, he's not worried about who I'm talking to at work, what guy you talking to, or if I go out with my friends, he's not like,
I can't say that one.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
see,
I hate to say
I
it,
just
but-
like, I don't know why people got to be so protective. Like, I understand, there's such thing as jealousy and,
Yeah, but I
people
don't
get
like
jealous.
It. I don't receive it. I don't like to receive it. I don't like to be around it because I'm like you.
Mm-hmm.
Once I've established that I trust you and I love you and I'm just with you, you need to let that go.
Yeah.
And if you can't, we need to get you some help.
Like, I mean, people are like, oh, it's because I was hurt before in the past. And so you're going to bring that past BS to your future relationship? Like,
Oh yeah.
I was out with my girls the other night. We went out to the bar to have some drinks, and one of them was like, it's, seriously so awesome that, your boyfriend lets you go out and that he's not texting you or calling you, like asking where you are or who you're with. And I'm like, hold up, lets me go out? Like, what do we think this is? Like, of course he...
See, and this is still about diversity. This is diversity in relationships.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
Like,
saying?
why do y'all men have to be like that? Like, and women too. I'm not even gonna front. Like, women too they're super jealous. They're super protective. They're like, where are you going? Who are you being with? And
See, I like a busy woman.
yeah.
I like a woman so busy. I gotta be like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, slow down. How you doing, baby? Sure.
Yeah.
Because when she does slow down and realize she need that hug or that intimacy or whatever, she cuts it off.
Yeah.
Because she has to shut it down to be able to function normally, thus creating that diversity, respect, even if she don't agree with half of this.
Yeah.
So get back to the diversity and, issues that, because I found out that there's issues. Because we know, like I know, black men are being treated like,
Oh yeah.
oh my God. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like an endangered species.
You can't tell me that slavery don't still exist. For
Come on.
real.
Yes.
Like
What
the
do you think
the
about all
jail
these shootings?
system.
I wanna ask you,
Oh my
coming out of
gosh.
Florida,
The shootings. Like the shootings that are happening here, like,
all over the country.
or all over the world, that craziness. I don't understand. Like, if your God is telling you that you need to kill someone, like, you need to find a new God. Straight up.
And this is officers. I'm talking about the officers.
Oh, the
These young
officers too?
men.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
no,
is
that
ridiculous.
that
Beating
has
up a
gone
young
way too
black
far.
girl in school.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then all of these men being killed, gunned down. These black men being killed and gunned down.
Well, I mean, some people also need, like, for instance, me and, my roommates, my boyfriend, everything, we all had a debate the other day about this video that we saw. It was this man walking with a knife in his hand, okay? Homie had
With
a
all black outfit on.
Yes, with an all black
Skinny
outfit
dude,
on.
little tiny guy.
Homie had a knife, okay? He wasn't necessarily walking towards the
No,
police.
He just started walking.
They
off.
told him to stop, right?
Yeah.
Told him to stop, drop your weapon, drop it,
And the
okay?
cop got in front of him, so it looked like he was walking towards him.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
they
saw
didn't, and he didn't stop, and they shot the dude like 16 times.
Yeah.
Was it excessive? Yes. 16 times is way too many times. You do
Why
not.
didn't you shoot him in the leg?
Why, exactly. Why didn't you just shoot him to make him stop? That's what you wanted, right?
Shoot him in the head.
It's
Look, on
just
the movies,
another
they shoot
thing,
the
though.
gun, they shoot the knife out the head.
Yeah, like, where are those skills at? Where are those police skills? Come on, y'all. Other than that, though, like, just people do also got to realize, like, if a police officer is telling you to stop and drop your weapon, why don't you stop and drop your weapon? Why don't you stop?
I agree.
That's on the other side, though. Like, I do disagree, or I do agree that, like, it was a little too much. But, homie, stop. Stop walking. Like, what are you doing? You're walking with a knife in your hand, first off.
No one should get murdered.
Yeah, no one should get murdered.
No one
I'm
should-
with that.
The judge is the deliberator. The judge, that's why they call him a judge. And they hired him to judge the situation.
Yeah.
They hired you to arrest.
Arrest, yes, not kill. Like, we're not back in the,
killers. We didn't hire
we're not
killers.
doing wanted, dead or alive. Like, these are people
And you
here
know,
that you're just
I
shooting
know
down.
We're not spending monies. I know we're not spending monies on, how can I say, hitmen.
Yeah.
Because if we're spending money on my tax money going to hitmen, let me know now. Because I stopped working. How about that?
Yep.
I will stop working. Look, I'm just talking up a storm and my polo mic then came out. But yeah, pretty much, because I got a lower voice. I don't know how it came out, but I have an issue with that.
Oh, it's right down there.
Yeah, I have a real major issue with that. Because here it is, no one deserves to die.
Yeah.
You know, no one deserves to die. And once you become the judge over that life or death situation, you will be judged. You see how that works? So I find it hard because I wake up with dreams of being pulled over and being shot now.
Yeah, you know?
Because of my skin color.
For real.
Because I don't know, commented as a proud man and a proud human. But I look at the Constitution.
Yeah.
Constitution say I'm 1/3 of a man. Read it. I'm 1/3. And I'm like, okay. But if we standing by that Constitution, we all should have militias. Because the Constitution say you can have a militia. A militia. That's exact words that it say. And you can bear arms. So if you notice, the Black Panther Party, gone. The damn the NAACP, I ain't heard from them in so damn long. Look at they gone.
Yeah.
Then I can name other organizations. Ain't nobody left but the Klan. Seem like the KKK gonna be here like roaches.
Yeah, for real. Why are they still around?
They still around because they're the officers.
Like, what are y'all
They're
doing?
the police officers.
Basically.
And then everybody will tell you that been in the military is very, very divided. Because I don't like that word racist.
Yeah.
I don't like it because it's a racist. The true meaning of racist means pro for your race. It's a good thing to be pro for your race. That means you love being Italian, you love being Jewish, you love being African American, and you love the history of your people.
Yeah.
That's all what's it? Racism?
Racism.
Racism means.
Racism.
Yeah, racism, that all that means, but bigotry, you get what I'm saying, is the bad word. But even when you say it nowadays, it's almost like the word atheist.
Yeah.
Atheist means anti-Greek. Listen to the word, atheist. Like Athens, Atlas, that's a Greek word for anti-Greek. But you
And
can't
what does that have to do with?
That's what I'm finna tie it in
Yeah.
because Constantine created the Nicene Creed, okay, and created the word Jesus,
Jesus.
Jesus. But the Spanish still call him Jose or Jesus,
Jesus.
Jesus. So I think we've been worshiping the guy on the highway
Yeah.
that's fixing the road. We need to go put flowers at his feet. Stop the car in traffic and be like, Jesus.
Jesus.
Hey, I need to get a job. Pray for me. Touch my forehead.
Come on, man. Touch my forehead.
Touch my forehead. Because if Constantine created the Nicene Creed, and that's another thing about diversity, we always divided through that religion. I don't care what nobody say. Because everybody want a creator they can call on to that basically let them get away with murder.
Yeah.
And there's 5,000 gods out there in the world, but your God the only one right. We got Mithra, Sargon, Dionysus. I mean, there's so many gods.
All the same, though. If you
Yeah.
look at all the
All of them,
stories,
they are the same.
they are all the same. Every god is the same. They always have the same story. You know,
12 disciples.
resurrected. You know,
Died
died,
on the
came
cross.
back. Like
Came
not
back.
even necessarily on the cross. Like in Buddhist history, in Islam.
Yes.
Like all of these religions. You know,
Sound like the exact
they
same
are
story.
the exact same stories, and it almost like makes you wonder, like, huh, interesting.
So if we all getting the exact same story, why we're not all getting the exact same message?
Right? Why? How is it getting twisted and making
And
people
love
do
and
crazy
love and
things?
love. And holy, let me tell you something. Holy means pure, untapped, not a scratch on it, in its purest form. And it's on that book that's been tainted, revamped, pleasurized, made up. I mean, it's almost like we in a world of division trying to find the way out. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
We in a world full of dividends, but it's going to take the spirit of that man or that woman to stand on what they believe and just live their life instead of watching the media predict or tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Like you turn on the news, 15 people got killed over here out there on what's name street. 9 people got shot over there on Holloway Street.
Bodies got dropped.
Yeah. And I mean, you get 9 different comments about negative stuff and get one about a puppy.
Oh, yeah. But on other news, that's why I don't watch the news, because I can't deal with all that negativity for real. Like, I don't want to see it.
It just makes you sad in the morning.
Yeah, like wake up, that's the first thing well, there was a fire to,
2 children just died in the
children
fire
just
while the
died in
police
the
watch them
fire
and scared to go in there.
with the puppies. Puppies died and babies cried, and it's like, why? Like, why is everything got to be so negative all the time? Like, I
Yeah.
understand, like, find something else to talk about, though. For real, it's first thing in the morning. I don't want to hear about puppies dying.
Yeah, and then
know?
then on top of that, did you ask the family if they wanted the world to know that they
Yeah,
family died?
how are you gonna just put that on blast like that?
Did you ask the family before you widely advertise their mother dying, their brother dying, their sister dying? No, it's like the media is a lawless group of people.
Yeah.
That's why I had to become part of it to fix it in my own way
right.
or try my best to create that.
Make it positive.
Yeah. So I think we're doing a good job.
Here we are.
I really do think
Doing
so.
a good job spreading the peace. Spreading the peace and the love.
And I'm going to tell you right now, homosexuals, we getting a gay guy on the panel. Yay!
Yay!
Because let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make this thing so diverse up here to where, like I tell y'all, this is not my show. I'm just the host. This is the People's Channel. Listen, the People's Channel. So in other words, it's your show.
Yeah.
I'm just the only one crazy enough to come up here and keep reminding you, hoping that you wake up and come up here and participate. Because at the end of the day, we're here to show you that dividance or division ain't in us. If anything, this whole show is geared to going out, finding out what's really going on, and bringing it to you.
Yeah.
Because you at work, then you come home, gotta feed the kids, then you want to pop your little wine. Hell, you tired. But me, this is what I was born to do. I don't care what nobody say. I was born to bring information and to see how people, either deal with it, reject it, or not reject it. But I did find out something serious that Socrates said. Socrates said if you feed people quicker than they want to be fed, they'll kill you. Socrates said that. So the people that's upset about me trying to educate people, don't kill me. I got a bull city behind me, so you might want to think twice, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, but please understand, I'm only here as an educational tool. I'm not here ego-driven.
Yeah.
And I mean, what's so crazy, when you met me, what did you think of me? Now this is big black guy meeting tiny, petite white woman. What did you think of me when you met me?
I go off on energies and I really go off on, how people are talking to me and, what their vibe is and their body language. And you just had a good energy about you. Like, I was sitting down, you were standing up, you came over and you complimented my jacket or something like that.
Yeah, you had to call it.
Yeah,
sitting
my
like
collars was
Catwoman.
tough.
She had the
on my
leather up like
jacket.
this, like, what's up? Like, bro, man.
You came
what's
over,
up?
started complimenting me on my jacket, and then
Yeah.
we just started talking. Like, there was no, like, oh, thanks. Like, let's get up and go inside and run away now.
Yeah, no, it was just
know?
straight up conversating. We're on the patio, right? I'm talking to my potential gay host, co-host. And we're just talking out there.
I
Yeah.
love
the two
him.
gay guys over in the
Yay.
corner.
They work at Maggiano's.
Exactly. See, and we were all out there talking, and we was having a great dialogue. And
Yeah.
then you showed up, and then that's when we all started communicating.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the world can be. It ain't about me being big black guy. It ain't about him being the gay guy. It ain't about her being the little white girl. It's all about us being human beings.
Human beings.
Damn.
Humans.
Humans. And it's like, why can't we just get along? Why can't we just get along? We got 10 minutes left, y'all, honestly.
minutes.
And we're really trying right now to bring the word of diversity out here. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all got 10 minutes to call in still. We haven't got a single phone call from y'all either.
But what's so cool about it? When I don't get a call, I'm happy because somebody listening.
Yeah.
Man, and do you know this type of programming ain't been in this city or in this triangle in years.
Really?
So everybody's
Bringing it
pretty
back.
much shocked that we up here talking, period.
Yeah.
And talking about stuff that they probably mentioned but didn't think nobody cared about. So I
Real
commend you. I commend you. I commend you. And I thank you for coming on the show because, man, this is not my show. This is
For real.
your show.
Well,
This is the gay guy show.
Britney
This
show.
is the Hispanic guy show. You get what I'm saying? Because once we set this table up with all,
I need to get all my roommates up in here then, because
Bring
I'm
'em on.
telling you, like, they all have a lot to say. Like, my house there's so many different people. We got me, my boyfriend. We got Damien, who's Puerto Rican. We got
Yeah.
Clarence, who's, a black dude. We
Yeah.
got Clovie, she's from Haiti. Like, and
Sapase, Mabule.
everybody's got their own opinion, and everyone, we always are debating and talking, and they need to come up on
And I think that's the government's
Bring 'em on.
biggest fear, though.
Yeah.
Us coming together with love.
Uh-huh.
And overstanding that we are being pushed to dividends. Not that we wake up in the morning divided.
And yeah, like you don't start your life with from a kid with hate in your heart.
No.
Hate is learned.
It's taught.
It's taught.
It's a trained behavior.
It is trained. Yeah. Like you see all these little kids, like they're not like, oh, look at that little black kid over there. They're like, that's my friend. That's Tyrone. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Like for instance, once we start loving on each other, I ain't say liking.
love.
Once we start loving on each other and realize she got a mom and a daddy that love her. He got a mom and daddy that love him. He made it this far, she made it this far. Let's just, no mas. Like,
Yeah.
no mas. You shouldn't care about who's in my bedroom. You shouldn't care about, my personal life other than how I'm doing, like we initially started this.
Yeah.
It should be, neighbor, how you doing?
How you doing?
I wouldn't care if my neighbor danced naked with spray paint on him around a fire at night at 7 o'clock. That's what he do.
That's do you
Because my kids can't look out the window and see him prancing around with the spray paint on. I don't care what he do.
You do you, boo-boo.
Thank you.
You do you.
Because we'll get along when we start respecting each other's differences. Then you'll find somebody, hey, might like spray paint on their head, and y'all
Right?
both can run around the damn barrel. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're not going to find out the next person by looking at their skin, looking at their physical attributes when this is just what God handed us.
I hate when people try to describe other people with their race. Like I hear all my stories are gonna be from Champs. That's okay. I was at Champs, and I was walking by, and I overheard this customer speaking to one of my managers, explaining one of the girls that works, and she was like, "Yeah, she was the Asian girl with a nose ring." Like, why couldn't you say the girl with glasses, the girl with the dark hair?
Yeah.
Like, why you gotta be?
Oh, and pink shirt.
Yeah, well, we all wear black, so.
Okay, well,
I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, no, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like, why do you gotta be like, oh yeah, the black dude with the dreads, or like the white girl with, well, you never see her people go, the white girl with the
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
But
you know what I'm starting? I'm finna create a whole new. I'm finna dress up like a clown. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what people do. If I dress up like a clown for 6 months, would you think people would start dressing up like clowns with me?
absolutely not.
So why do people dress up like they nemesis? Okay, like for instance, I did a show in Atlanta. That's why I said the little clown thing, dressing up like no clown. But dividends. Okay, if your victimizer, quote unquote, as a child was a man and you was assaulted, he was the villain. You was the victim. So don't become your villain. So I see a lot of gay women looking like dudes. And I'm like, if you don't like me, why you dress like me?
Because that's just what they like.
Okay, and that's what she said. Because I get the ladies. I'm going to show it. I got to show y'all this. I did this in Atlanta. I'm talking about I did this on the streets in Atlanta, downtown, lunchtime. And I said, why you dress like me? Because I find it weird that you do not, how can I say, you choose to be with another woman. Great, fine, that's great, that's fine. So why can't y'all be two beautiful women that enjoy each other and still cater to the matriarchal movement? What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that just everybody, everyone's got their own opinions, and everyone can dress the way they need to dress. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really against
real.
it, and I'm not really like, oh, well, they shouldn't be.
I'm
I
not
mean,
against it.
saying
I'm
that.
not against
saying
it.
that
I
you're
just
like-
find it weird.
It is a little strange. It is a little off, but I mean,
Because I don't like clowns. That's why I said I'm going to dress like a clown for
that's what
something.
they like, though. I mean, that's what. I don't know.
And then
That answer doesn't make sense though, because I get all the ladies like, okay, so you're
That's what she
dressing
said.
like
I
a
get, and
man.
look, she got an old Celica, an old 83 Celica, like she had a Jodeci tape in there from 84, and big shoes on, choked up. She had the big Jordans choked up and a sweatsuit on. So I was like, now mind you now, you can dress how you want to dress, act how you want to act, be who you want to be.
But why?
Now, yeah, I just wanted to know why. It ain't like I'm going against women in Robin jeans and Timberlands. Hey, sometimes I think it's cute. But, at the end of the day, I do think God made us who we are for a reason.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And we need to respect what God gave us. Like all these tattoos all over our face, on our foreheads. You are destroying God's temple. It's almost like you going into church writing on the walls.
I mean, tattoos are a completely different story, though. I love tattoos, and it's an expression of somebody. It's how people, express themselves, and
Yeah, but like I said, we're different.
we're different.
I respect you. Look, I got my daughter. See, I got my daughter here.
See, I got a mustache on
Oh, wow. Now, that's crazy. You don't put a mustache on your finger. See, but that's about as far as you need to go, ladies. Dress like dudes. Put a mustache on your finger so when you become him, just be like, hey, what's up, shorty?
What up? Hey, what's up? Hello.
And that's just me, man. Look, please come on the panel.
Yes.
Because then you can actually, comment and,
Come
I don't
join
know.
us.
You might not like what I say. You can get on me up here. Because
Oh, yeah.
I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to take nothing personal. I just want us to have a great show.
Yeah.
Like the one we had today. Hoped everybody enjoyed the show because we really, tried to I know
Keep
you were
it
brutally
real.
honest. I was brutally
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
So at least you got two honest people you spoke to today.
Keeping it real.
Because I know your boss lied to you. Your girl, no, I ain't going to say your girl. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We ain't lied to you. We just shared dialogue that we all could have participated in. But I'm glad it was a little quiet today because more people going to pay attention to this show because there weren't any calls. So when you're watching it, I done had people comment like, Jay, when they don't call in, I really learned more. I had a guy say, your health, I did some on your hair, your health. I did some on health. No, I said health before wealth.
Yeah.
So and we went into it, and he really came to me and was like, Jay, I appreciate that. So we doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So everybody give a shout out to Brittany. She gonna have a Soul Train name before it's over with.
Yeah,
We're
they're
gonna give
gonna-
a Bree. What did he say? He said biological Brittany.
Something strange like that.
No, that was Jeremy, the producer. He was just joking around.
Just
but
joking around.
we had a great time here today,
Yes.
y'all.
You
Hope
all
that y'all learned something.
will see me again.
And you
I
will
will be
see
back.
her again.
I will be
And
back.
I'm bringing another female up here. So get ready, lace your boots up. What's up, Triangle? We out. Peace.
Peace. Peace out.